Hey everyone, my name is Casey. This time on Patina Pit Stop, we're going to take my 1964 Chevelle station wagon to Music City Dragway and go to a bracket race and see if I can not get my butt kicked in the first round. I'm brimming, I'm overflowing with confidence. It's gonna be a challenge today. I'll tell you why in just a second. Today I'm racing in what's considered pro or no box, which is basically real race cars. Basically, it's that scary. Basically it's, God, I said it again. Basically, these are real race cars. Most of the cars are going to be trailered to the track. I'd probably say 99%. I'm going to be one of the few guys that's going to drive my car to the track and race on regular street tires. I'm a foot brake guy, racing against guys that have trans brakes. This is a no delay box class, but it is they do have a little bit of advantage because they're leaving off a trans brake, which is obviously hand-eye coordination is better than foot-eye coordination, like a foot brake guy like I am. So I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage. I probably, like I said, be one of the very few guys that drive my car to the track, race it, and drive it home. Hopefully I can drive it home. So it's I'm going up a class basically. Last time I raced, I was in sportsman or the street class, and they are it's all foot brake guys, and usually in those classes over half the cars are street driven to the track. This is definitely the step up class. So okay, we got to get going. I got to get my car ready. I have not started this car in like 4 months. Got to check the fluids real quick, check the tire pressure, move it over a little bit so I can swap out the tires. I got the regular street tires on it right now. For the last race, I drove it down to Chattanooga, Tennessee and back from Nashville. So I put the street tires on, drove it down, swapped them and raced, and then swapped it back and drove back. Today I'm just going to drive to the track on the Mickey Thompson ET streets. So I'm going to swap them here, so I don't have to do that at the racetrack. Let's start it up and get it moved over a little bit, and then that way I can swap out the tires. So I was airing up my tires, and I thought I'd show you guys this. You know, I got one of these Ryobi things, and I can set my tire pressure, but you gotta hold that button down. So I just took one of these hair ties, and my wife's got these laying all over the place. So I just take it and just self-inflating. Don't forget, you gotta undo it though, otherwise it'll just blow up. Rotates. Yeah, first one this way. I usually torque them down to 100, 101, whatever it takes.
Yeah, you're gonna make it all 220?
Yeah, 220, 221, whatever it takes.
All right, I changed clothes, got my jeans on, got me a snack, water, Mountain Dew kickstart, recording apparatus. I do not feel prepared. I'm running late. I gotta go get cash and gas, and then it's about a 40-minute drive up to Goodlettsville. And like I said, not prepared, which is pretty much how I usually feel when I go drag racing. But I'm excited. Whew. All right, less talky. Go. Up at me. Thinks she wants to race. You don't want none? Yeah, run away. Run away. Yeah, you're scared. Well, I made it to Music City Raceway, drove the car here, no problems, ran about 180 degrees driving down the road. It's probably around 80 degrees today, so it's, you know, it's warm. I'm sweaty. That's gross. I'm in a sea of giant enclosed trailers and motorhomes, and my pit stop looks like this. I got a table. I think there's gonna be some shade right here, so that's why I picked this spot. What else? Oh, I realized a couple things about the car driving in, a couple of emotions I feel when I drive this thing. One is happiness. That's an emotion, right? I love driving this car. I don't know why I don't drive it as much as I do. I miss it. And the other emotion I feel is anxiety. Because I know that I built this car. Every nut and bolt on it is pretty much my fault if something goes wrong. Oh, look at this. Nova. I like race cars. Everything that's been built on this car has been done by me, and I'm an idiot, so it does make me nervous when I drive it. But after I drive it a little bit, I start to feel slightly more confident that it's going to make it and that nothing's going to fall off. I'm always worried. Oh, let me install I got to install my throttle stop. Got my throttle stop here. I'm already going to be the slowest car. Let's see here. Put this. There we go, installed. All right, first time run. I'm racing a dragster, of course. through at 6,200, which is really a little higher than I want to be. Feel like I shifted first to second, maybe a teeny tiny bit early, but not too much. let's see here. I probably didn't spin because I went from a 212 to a 209 60 foot. Picked up 5 in the 330, and then instead of a 933 at 75, I went a 927 at 75. Kind of surprised it's going through the traps that high of an RPM. I don't know if I'm going to stick a couple washers behind the throttle stop. 6,200 isn't a lot, but it's a little more than I'd like it to be. Let me think about it. It's hot. I gotta cool off. With the consistency. Let this thing cool off. I need to make at least one more pass. My reaction times though are phenomenal. It is hot out though. My 60 foot time was off. I can't tell if I'm spinning because it's so loud. Alright, I'm getting ready to do what you're not supposed to do when you're bracket racing. So far I've run a 33, a 27, and a 38. That's horrible. Bad. Very bad. Not good. So I took throttle stop off. I bumped my timing back up to my go fast timing. And we're going to shift in a third. I don't like going through in second gear at 6,200 RPM. It just doesn't feel good. It feels bad. So I'm going to shift at 5,000 from first to second and 5,000 from second to third. First, second will probably be more like 6 by the time I actually shift. So I'm going to basically scrap everything I've been doing until I put some taller tires on here. I really need to change transmission. I need to change transmission. That's all there is to it. I'm just going to try to have fun. It is what it is. It's going to be, I feel very outgunned, and if I can't run any more consistent than a 10th apart in the 8th mile, I'm going to be stomped anyway. So it's hot. Let's go. Yeah, I got other theories, but I don't know what else to say. Let's try this and see if it does any better. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably only going to get one pass, but I'm dead meat either way. So I just want to, let's have fun. Let's see how fast this thing goes. See if I can get back in the 870s. And we'll go from there. So I changed everything. Shift points, timing. I'm going to leave at 15 though. But that's the same. But I have full throttle instead of 3/4 throttle. It'll be more fun to go fast anyway. Well, faster. Let's see if I'm back where I should be. It's hot, so 870s, 880s, probably about 80. And that way there'll be no second guessing it. Whatever it runs, and that's what I'll die on. Because I won't know no better. on, so I shifted, and I shouldn't have. I went 882 though. Kind of what I thought I was gonna run. All right, quick update. I do get to make one more pass, which is good because I messed up shifting. I did reset my shift light, but there's a certain way to do it, and I don't think I did it the right way. Well, I know I didn't do it the right way because it came on at like 4,000 again. So I double checked, triple checked. I got the shift light set right, and no regrets. We're just gonna go with this. Gonna make another pass. We're gonna have fun. So I keep telling myself. All right, last pass, or last test pass. Better make it count. No screwing up. Of course, I guess a freaking dragster that's going to be loud and fast and everything. We don't have a visor though. Would be an understatement. I went 204 last time. I did 207 this time. A 72 to a 572 to a 576, and I went at 886 compared to an 882. So this is probably the most inconsistent car on the property. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I revved it higher and it went slower. Whatever. I'm having fun. Big tires. Big tires. Big tires. Big tires. More big tires.
Also, just had a couple questions about this. Would you drive for the weekend? Your numbers are coming for the weekend. That's why you asked the special license. Had a couple questions about that. If you want to do some
All right, first round. Racing a blue Mustang. I think the Mustang is like 6.0, 578. Light, which is not terrible. 040 to his 067. I went 884 and I killed 2 miles an hour on an 881. He went an 83 on an 87. I'm sorry, he went an 83 on a 78. That's my dyslexia. Oh, wait a minute. Here. Come, look at me. All right. I feel a little better. What would I run? Let's see here. Based on the 882 run, I would have run an 882. My 60 foot's weird. It goes from 207 to 204. Well, I'll take it. I'm in. I'm still in. Can't believe it. Oh, I need a little better light next time. Let's see what we got this time. Looks like I've been in trouble either way. Oh, you guys can't even see me. I'll turn it this way. All right. See, 882 dial. I was done either way. I was 023 red, which isn't terrible. But my 60 foot time slowed way down, 210, and I was like 204 and 205 the last couple times. So I don't understand that. I went 889 on an 882. So I was done either way. Oh, and he was 008 and dead on with a 1. So yeah, I was pretty much sure. He had like a 9,000th package, and I would have been, even if I would have had a perfect light, I would have had a 700s package. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do. All right, it's been a couple of days since the drag race. I've had some time to decompress, think about the race and what happened, and all the changes I was ready to make right after the race. I've kind of calmed down a little bit on all that stuff. You know, I was ready to change transmissions and swap to an E85 carburetor and change the gear and change the cam and all kinds of stuff. And some of those things still might happen, but a couple of things I did realize, running through in second gear with my little throttle stop is probably not a good idea, at least for this combination. I noticed when I was watching the videos back, my oil pressure actually starts to drop at the top of second gear when I'm turning 6,200 RPM. That long, slow pull, the oil pressure starts to drop, which is usually that's an indication that you're basically pumping all the oil out of the oil pan and you're starting to lose oil pressure because of that. That's why guys with drag cars usually have a big 7-8 plus quart oil pan. This has got a stock oil pan. When I'm shifting in the second so early, I think that long, slow pull is actually pumping the pan dry. It's just my theory. I don't know if that's true, but that's kind of what I'm thinking is happening. So I will no longer be doing that, at least for the time being. I also realized that I did not reset my timing like I thought I would. I have a progressive ignition system where I can set the timing on my phone, like Bluetooth, and apparently I didn't hit send or something. So when I was driving home, I realized that I was only like at 34 degrees of timing instead of like 38, which is what this thing's really happy at. So that might have affected a little bit. I also realized I probably should do a little bit longer of a burnout. I noticed my burnouts were pretty short. Maybe that's why my 60-foot times were inconsistent. I really don't know. The biggest thing I did take away from the race is that I will no longer be racing this car in the pro class. It's not fun to go out there and get your butt kicked. So I'm going to stick with the street class or the sportsman class with this car until I can build something else. I already have some ideas. I've been wanting to build a dedicated drag car for a long time, a dedicated bracket racing car. I've had, I would say, probably 3 cars that were drag cars, and none of them were purposely built for that. They were all cars that transitioned over time from a street car to a kind of a faster street car to a bracket car. The one car that I actually did really start building, I sold it before I finished it. So that sounds about like I usually do. Anyway, that's going to end it off for this video of Patina Pit Stop. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for just a couple more seconds for a video dedication that I wanted to finish this off with. Thanks, guys.
If you're a veteran in a mental health crisis and you're thinking about hurting yourself, or you know a veteran who's considering this, get help right away. Please call 988 and select 1, or you can text 838-255.